This is a country where people go to court over outlets with no switches, where you can get fined for having tall grass or for a turkey being alive. America is packed with paradoxes, and we're about to show you 100 of them. Are you ready to be amazed every single minute? Let's go! In South Carolina, it is illegal to drive a vehicle with an unrestrained load of trash. This includes loosely packed items in pickup trucks, which can lead to road hazards and environmental damage if blown off. In Pennsylvania, a driver on a country road at night must stop every mile, set off a signal, and wait 10 minutes for any livestock to clear the way, according to an old law that's technically still on the books. In Montana, it is illegal to leave sheep unattended in a truck. The law was designed to protect livestock welfare during transport, especially in cold climates where animals could suffer without proper supervision. In Nevada, camels are prohibited from walking on highways. The law originated during the 1800s when camels were used in transport experiments in the Southwest, and wandering animals on roads became a danger to stagecoaches. In Tennessee, it's illegal to shoot any game animal from a moving vehicle, except whales. The inclusion of whales, though Tennessee is landlocked, is often cited as one of the most nonsensical exceptions in American law. In Texas, there is a school where students can ride horses to class, and it's completely normal. In some rural areas, horseback riding is still a practical form of transportation, and schools provide hitching posts instead of parking lots. In California, students are legally allowed to take mental health days off from school. The law treats mental wellness as important as physical health, allowing students to rest and recover without academic penalty. Some American schools ban red ink for grading papers, believing it causes anxiety and low self-esteem in students. Teachers are encouraged to use softer colors like purple or green to give feedback more positively. In Virginia, a student once faced suspension for using a Lego toy gun during recess. Many U.S. schools have zero-tolerance policies regarding anything resembling a weapon, even if it's plastic and only a few centimeters long. In Oregon, public schools are required to provide menstrual products in all bathrooms, including boys' restrooms, to promote inclusivity for transgender and non-binary students. Some schools in the U.S. ban tag, snowball fights, and even running during recess, citing safety concerns and liability issues. Critics argue that such restrictions remove essential physical activity and natural social play. There are schools in America where students take part in archery, trap shooting, or hunting safety as official subjects. These classes are especially popular in rural states and are often part of wildlife conservation programs. In Colorado, some high schools offer Senior Ditch Day as an unofficial tradition where graduating students skip class as a rite of passage. Schools usually don't punish it unless it becomes disruptive. In New York City, public school students can request halal, kosher, or vegetarian lunches to meet religious and dietary needs. Some schools even have fully meatless menus to promote sustainability. U.S. schools often hold prom, a formal dance for high school seniors. These events are so culturally significant that students spend months planning outfits, rides, and even dramatic promposals to ask someone to go with them. In New York City, it was once illegal to sell sugary drinks larger than 16 ounces. The soda ban, proposed in 2012, aimed to combat obesity by restricting portion sizes. Though later overturned, it sparked national debate about government control over personal choices. In some U.S. states, it is illegal to sell raw milk due to health concerns, while in others, it's a prized farmers market product. The FDA warns about bacterial risks, but supporters claim raw milk is more natural and nutritious. There's a town in Illinois where it is illegal to eat ice cream with a fork. This law, likely created as a joke or local tradition, still technically exists, and is often cited as one of the most unusual food regulations in the country. In California, foie gras was banned for several years due to animal cruelty concerns. The delicacy, made from the liver of force-fed ducks, sparked a legal and ethical battle between animal rights activists and gourmet chefs. Americans consume more peanut butter than any other country, over 700 million pounds annually. In fact, peanut butter is so embedded in American culture that it was included in World War II military rations. In Alaska, it is illegal to give alcoholic beverages to a moose. This law was created after locals purportedly tried to get moose drunk for entertainment, leading to dangerous encounters and public disturbances. Ketchup is banned as a default condiment in some French-style schools in the U.S. The goal is to preserve culinary traditions and encourage students to enjoy food as intended by the chef, without drowning it in tomato sauce. The U.S. has entire towns famous for one food, like Gilroy, California, known as the garlic capital, and Hatch, New Mexico, celebrated for chili peppers. These towns host annual food festivals that attract tens of thousands of visitors. In parts of the U.S., deep-fried butter is served at state fairs. This indulgent snack involves freezing butter, dipping it in batter, and frying it until golden. It's widely criticized for health reasons, but remains a novelty hit. McDonald's once released bubblegum-flavored broccoli in an attempt to promote healthy eating to kids. The experiment failed because children found the flavor confusing and the product never reached the market. If you thought this was weird, wait until part 3. Trust me, you haven't seen anything yet. Drop a like, hit subscribe, and keep your mind ready for more.